Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
So, lesson 17, stars and the solar system. So, what is written over here, beta? Let's start our journey towards sun and planets. That is the solar system. The solar system is made up of sun and planets and other celestial objects or heavenly bodies, right? This is our solar system. Can you see this solar system, beta? This is our solar system. What can you see? Can anyone tell me? What is shown over here?
Planets.
Planets. And what is in the center?
Sun.
Sun. What is the sun? What is the sun, beta? Sun is a. What is the sun, beta? Sun is a.
Star.
You understood? So star is in the center, and the planets are revolving around the sun. You understood now? What are these called as? These lines. What are these lines called as, beta? Orbits. What it is called as, beta? Orbits.
Orbit.
Understood? And everybody's orbits are fixed. No planet changes its orbit. It is a fixed path. It never changes. You understood now? Had you been to any village or farm or a place near the mountain? Have you been? Anytime? Hello? Excuse me. Yes,
Yes.
girls. Have you been to a village or a farm or a place far away from the city?
Yes. Yes.
You had been. Okay. Now, if you look up in the sky, don't you find that there are more stars as compared to if we look at the sky from the cities? What do you say? Do you agree or not? That we see
Yes.
sky full of stars if you go to village as compared to the cities. You agree? Why? Because cities are brightly lit always. So to gaze at the sky is very difficult. Because of brightness, we cannot see stars properly. Whereas in village, when it is pitch dark, you can see the beautiful sky fully lit with stars. Okay, so it is fascinating, it is wonderful watching the night sky without any bright lights in the village. Okay, you can see that the night is or the sky is dotted with countless stars. Some are brighter, some are twinkling, some are not so bright. So these are the stars that you observe in the sky. So there's a reason that why there's a difference when you observe the village sky as compared to city sky. It's simple. City has got bright light, it's got more pollution in form of smoke and dust. So the sky is not clear in the city. There's a reason. You know that fumes, lots of pollution happening in the sky, sorry, in the atmosphere. So the sky is not so clear, okay, as compared to the village. Okay. Now, when you see stars, do you find that the stars are giving a steady light or are they twinkling? I'm asking you a question better. Girls, girls, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I asked you a question. Do you find these bright stars like objects Are they twinkling or they don't twinkle? What is it? We must have observed the sky, isn't it? Some way or the other.
Yes.
Sometime. Yeah, tell me, do these bright objects twinkle or they don't? You have to
They
answer me, beta. I'm
twinkle.
waiting.
They twinkle.
They twinkle. If they twinkle, all of them are twinkling, beta?
No.
No. So the ones which twinkle, they are called as stars. You understand? And the ones which do not twinkle, they are planets. Do you understand? Hello, girls. Do you understand now the
Yes.
difference?
Yes, ma'am.
The objects which twinkle, they are stars. Sometimes they become bright, sometimes they become faint. Those objects are called as stars. And the ones which have got a steady light, which is not at all twinkling, they are called as planets. So you got the difference better? You got the
Yes.
difference between stars and planets? Okay. Now if I ask you which is the brightest object in the night sky, what you will say? What is the answer? In the night sky, which is the brightest object? You have to think, beta. Do you have to think about it? What you can see in
Moon.
the night sky, which is the brightest object, which
Moon.
gives you light. Exactly, it is moon. It is moon. So moon is the brightest object in the night sky. Okay? Hello. Okay. Now if I say the stars, the planets, and the moon. Now what is moon? Moon is the satellite. I think you know that. Moon is the satellite of the earth. You agree?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So the stars, the planets, and the moon, and other objects that is moving in the galaxy, they are known as celestial objects. What are they known as? Can you see
Celestial
the screen
object.
now? Can you see the screen better?
No, ma'am. Screen is not visible.
Now I have to rejoin that
No.
means.
Ma'am, now it's visible.
That's visible.
Yes.
Now better. Now is it
Yes,
visible?
ma'am.
Okay. Now these are known as celestial objects. What are they known as, beta? Celestial objects. Okay. So what are these celestial objects?
Yes.
Stars, planets, moon, and other objects which are moving in the galaxy. You got it? Which is the other name, Beta? Can anyone tell me which is the other name? Heavenly bodies. Heavenly bodies. Either we term it as celestial objects or we name it as heavenly bodies. All of you understood? Girls, did you
Yes,
understand?
ma'am.
Okay. Now I just want to read out the names of the planets. The first one is which one, Beta?
Mercury.
Mercury. Then
Venus.
Venus. Then
Earth.
Mars, Jupiter,
Jupiter. Saturn.
Saturn, Uranus.
Uranus.
And there's
And
another one which is
Neptune.
called as Neptune. There's another one which is known as
Neptune.
Pluto was also there, it is gone. It is known as dwarf planet. What is the name of Pluto? It is known as dwarf planet. It is no more a part of our solar system. Is it clear? Earlier
Yes.
there were 8 planets, now we have got only, sorry, earlier it were 9 planets, now we have got only 8 planets. Okay?
Yes.
Fine. So this is the solar system. Okay? And we are over here. Where are we? You understand?
Yes.
So another way of showing This is the sun. You understood? This is the sun. Yes. Where are we? Here. This is the moon. You understood? This is the earth and this is the moon. Got it?
Yes.
Hello? I'm not going to talk about the other heavenly objects. Can you see over here these rock-like structures? It's a belt of asteroids. Then this is a comet. This is again another heavenly bodies. Okay? You understand? This is the Saturn. You can see with a beautiful ring. Understand, beta? This is the solar system, in short. Okay? We are more interested to this one. Earth and the understood? Okay, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to read what is stars and solar systems. Please start. Read, beta.
Stars and solar systems. The objects which exist in the sky are called
Celestial
celestial objects. Satellites
satellites.
like moon, planets like Earth, asteroids, comets, meteoroids, stars, etc. are called celestial objects.
Then
Satellites like moon, planets like
we
Earth,
have done it.
asteroids. Yes.
Already read it, beta. Read the last
In
one.
this chapter, we are going to learn about various celestial objects.
So, what is stars and solar systems? It's all about whatever objects you see in the sky, whatever objects, name it. Whatever objects you see in the sky, they are called as celestial objects. What are they called as? Celestial objects. Now, what is the celestial objects? One is satellites. Which are the satellites? Moon. Then we have planets, for example, like Earth, right? Then we have asteroids. I showed you those rock-like structures. Then we have comets, that light which is falling in the sky. Then we have meteoroids, stars. All these are known as celestial objects. So in this chapter, we are going to learn one by one all these celestial objects. I just want to tell you one more thing that whenever we study these celestial objects, this comes under one category that is known as astronomy. What it is known as, beta? Astronomy. Say with me. Astronomy. Studying
Astronomy.
stars, yes. You can gazing the sky, looking at the sky and studying the heavenly bodies is known as astronomy. Got it now? So, what our ancient forefathers or researchers in India were doing? They were gazing, they were studying, they were observing the sky periodically. And at that time, their knowledge was very high, very advanced. You understand? And when they were studying the movement of sun, stars, moon, planets in the sky, they made calendars. You know what? They made calendars accordingly by observing all these celestial objects in the sky. You understand now? And
Yes.
at that time, people were using for their day-to-day routine, like what is called a day, what is called a night. You got my point? And they understood the climate, the rainfall patterns, that when they should sow the seed, when they should cut the crops. So they would fix the dates of seasons and festivals accordingly by studying the stars, the planets, the sun periodically. You understand?
Yes.
Yes. Now let's talk about, in general, what is a solar system. Please read, Peter. And later you have to tell me what you have learned today. Okay? Read, Peter.
Our solar system. The solar system is the sun together with the eight planets and all other celestial bodies that orbit the sun. Everything in the solar system orbits or revolves around the sun in a counterclockwise direction. The solar system is estimated to have formed between 4 to
4 point.
4.53 and 4.58 billion years ago. The sun contains around 98% of the material in the solar system. Remembering the order of the planets in our solar system. My very excellent mom just served us nachos.
Nachos.
Mercury nachos,
Nachos. So what is M? Mercury. What is V? Venus.
Venus,
E.
E Earth, M Mars, J Jupiter, S Saturn, U Uranus, nachos Neptune.
N. Neptune. So this is how you have to remember the format of our, not the, of our solar system. This is how the planets are arranged. You understood? So what you will remember? My very excellent mother just served us nachos. So this is how you have to remember the names of the planets periodically. Any problem? Any problem, beta? So what is
No,
solar
ma'am.
system? Solar system, sun plus 8 planets. That makes solar system. And whichever heavenly body which is orbiting around the sun, they come under solar system. Now, all the things, whatever you find in the solar system, they are revolving around the sun. How? In clockwise direction. How it is revolving better? In clockwise direction. Okay? And when was it formed, this solar system? Maybe 4.53 or 4.58 billion years ago, in between. This is the period when the solar system formed. And we know that the sun is amounting the maximum material. That means is the biggest, sun is the biggest object in our solar system. And this is how you have to remember MVEMJSUN. It's clear? Hello?
Yes.
It's clear, beta? So what do you observe in the night sky? Read, beta.
The various celestial objects which we can see easily in the night sky are stars, planets, moon, and meteors or
Meteors.
shooting stars. Meteors or shooting stars. An
Whenever you
important
see,
characteristic.
remember, just a moment. Remember, you may find, we call it as Tuta Tara. That is actually meteors. You can see a streak of light falling in the night sky. And then say, oh, you take a wish, the wish will come true. Remember? Hello?
Yes,
So whenever you see any bright light falling down, that is actually meteors. What it is? Due to friction in
meteors.
the atmosphere, that heavenly body, it breaks into dust particles and there is no harm. Okay? That is called as meteors. I hope you have understood now what exactly is meteors.
Yes.
Next.
An important characteristic of stars is that they appear to twinkle in the sky.
This you agree?
Yes.
Next.
Planets do not twinkle because they are much more nearer to the earth than the stars.
Understood? Why they don't twinkle? You understood now?
Yes. Moon is the most prominent object which we can see in the night
What is
sky.
meaning of prominent? What is the meaning of prominent, beta?
Ma'am, don't know.
Don't know. Prominent is significant, very importantly. Understood? Now,
Yes.
yes. So ask me. If you don't know, then ask me. Rather than me asking you, it would be better if you ask me better. Okay? Okay, better.
Okay,
Now
ma'am.
we'll talk about. Now we will talk about stars. See, you can see all the stars and the moon. How beautiful it looks like. Yes. Read better.
A star is a giant ball of very hot gas. That gas is called plasma. Stars are held together by gravity. They give out heat and light because they are so hot.
Just a moment. Now, star is what? Sun is also a star. Sun is also made up of gas. Do you follow me? Yes. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you get me what I'm trying to say? Sun is also a
Yes.
star. Sun is also a star. It is
Yes.
made up of which gas, beta? Hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
It's made of hydrogen gas. Yes.
Yes.
Got it now? So what is this gas? This gas is called plasma. What it is known as? See, this is
Plasma.
not in the book. I'm giving you extra. That is what I'm telling you. This is not in the book. So the gas is called plasma. Okay. Now, why stars are held together? You can see clusters of stars, small, small diamonds, like they are very close to each other. It's close to each other due to gravity. What exactly they are letting out? They are letting out heat and light. Why? Because they are so hot. So sun is letting out heat and light, isn't it? Sun gives us heat and light, yes or no? Give me an answer. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, am asking you certain questions. Can you hear my question?
No, ma'am. Question. I don't hear.
I said, sun being so hot is giving out light and heat. You agree or not? That is what I asked you.
Yes.
Yes. Similarly, all the stars are giving out heat and light. You got it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, why are they so hot? Let's see. So, I'm getting into more detail. Read.
Stars are hot because of
Reactions.
reactions happening inside them. Those reactions are called nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion makes light and heat and makes bigger and bigger chemical elements. Stars have a lot of hydrogen. Nuclear fusion changes hydrogen into helium. When a star gets old, it starts to change the helium into other bigger chemical elements like carbon and oxygen. Fusion makes a lot of energy. The energy makes the star very hot. The energy produced by stars moves, radiates away from them. The energy leaves as light, which we call electromagnetic radiation.
Radiation. So, it's all detailing what is happening inside the sun. I told you already, stars are hot. The sun is hot. Agree? Why it is hot? Why it is hot? Because of the reactions happening inside them. We know the sun is made up of hydrogen gas. So hydrogen has got nucleus, isn't it?
Yes.
Hello, hydrogen has got nucleus. So all there is a nucleus are combining, the fusion of nucleus. Whenever there is a fusion of nucleus, there is radiation of energy. What happens, beta? The energy is radiated by this nuclear fusion. Agree?
Yes.
So this nuclear fusion is making light and heat. It is producing light as well as heat. You understand, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now we know that star is made up of hydrogen. But when there is a nuclear fusion, this hydrogen combines and it forms another element which is known as helium. What it is known as, beta? Helium. These are all
Helium.
elements, remember that. Now this is over. Now nuclear fusion is giving light and energy, heat. Now star is getting old. So what happens? It starts losing energy. What happens, beta? It starts losing energy. Got it? So it changes into other elements as carbon and oxygen. And after some time, the light and the heat will be gone from that particular star. It will die. We know that fusion creates lot of energy. And this energy actually makes the star very, very hot. The energy which is produced by the stars is moving out, isn't it, in form of light as well as heat. So this energy is coming in the form of light, and that light which is coming from the sun to the earth, what exactly it is known as, beta? Electromagnetic radiation. What it is known as?
Electromagnetic radiation.
Whatever we are getting from the sun is which radiation, beta? Electromagnetic radiation. Any problem? So you understood something new regarding the sun today? Girls? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, one question I want to ask you. Stars, they emit their own light. You agree? You agree or not? The stars emit their own light. They have their own light. You agree or not? All
Yes.
the stars, okay, they have their own light. Fine. Now my question is, why sun looks so big as compared to other stars? Can you tell me? Can anyone tell me why sun looks so bigger and why other stars look so small? Can anyone tell me? Give me the answer, beta. Hello?
What, ma'am?
I asked you a question that why we can see sun but not other stars. Why sun looks so big? Why other stars look so small? What is the answer?
Ma'am, I don't know.
It's just common sense, nothing else. Because sun is the star which is closest to us. That's why it looks big. Fine, you take one article, you take a big ball, you keep it near to you, and you take it away from yourself. Which one will look bigger? When it was close to you or when it is far away from you?
Close to us.
Simple. So sun is close to you, it looks bigger. If you take away the sun far away, the sun will look smaller. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that is the answer. You got the answer. The sun is the closest star and other stars are very far away from us. Got it? Another question is, we know that stars are also during daytime, isn't it? We cannot see. Why can't we see stars in the daytime? Hello? Better be fast in
Be-
answering. Why can't we stars during daytime?
Because there is sun.
Because, yeah, because there is sun. Because due to sunlight, we cannot see stars during daytime. Simple answer. So it's not that during daytime there are no stars. There are stars. There are stars. But we are not able to see or it is not visible. Why? Because of the sunlight, it is not visible. You understood better? Hello? Do you observe some stars, very important stars, big stars, always there in the sky. And these stars appear to move from east to west. A star rises in the east in the evening and sets in the west in the early morning. Do you know about these stars, Vita?
No.
No? Okay. Have you heard of pole star, Dhruv Tara or pole star? This is what it's a big. In the evening, you can see a very big star. That is a pole star. You understand, Vita?
Yes.
You understand? Okay. So this is the star, actual star that is called as pole star. Now you see stars over here. See, this is how it looks like. You see better stars in the evening, and here also see cluster of stars. Can you see this? This is the night sky. The white patches is actually millions of stars together. So that's why it looks so patchy. There are bright stars, there are dull stars. It's all combination. Okay, these are the stars better. And what is this?
Earth.
Earth. Right.
Well,
It is put in the flower. Yeah, it is the earth, beta. So we have to now read, beta. It's a revision. Whatever we did just now, it is a revision. Please read.
stars are the celestial objects that are extremely hot and have light of their own. The
You agree?
stars appear.
Hello, you agree? Whatever you read just now?
Yes.
Yes. Second point.
The stars appear to be small because they are very, very far away from us.
What about this? Is it right or wrong?
Yes,
What is? Is it right or wrong?
right.
Right. Last point.
The sun is the star which is nearest to the earth. The sun looks much bigger and brighter because it is much nearer to us than any other star.
So all of you agree, beta?
Yes.
This is just a revision. I already talked about it. You already learned about it. So it's just a revision part. Fine. Any problems so far?
No.
Girls, any problems so far, beta?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So you're learning lots regarding heavenly bodies. Yes. Now read, beta.
Though the stars are present in the sky even during the daytime, but we cannot see them during daytime because of the bright light of the sun.
This also you agree?
Yes.
Hmm? Okay.
The stars appear to be moved in the sky from east to west direction. This apparent motion of the stars in the sky from east to west is due to the rotation of Earth from west to east on its axis.
So you understand how stars appear to move in the sky? It's always from east to west direction. How the stars move, beta? East to west direction. Yes or no? What we say? The star, which is the star we are talking about? Sun. Sun rises in the east and sets in the west. You agree?
Yes.
Yes, so that is what we are talking about. The stars are moving from east to west direction. Okay? Okay? Why? Because Earth
Yes.
is moving from west to east. Earth is moving from west to east. That's why we see sun appearing from east to west. Do you understand? Hello?